guys, Dorothy here with Done by Dorothy, and we're here today to do our day 10 of 25 days of Christmas, the ephemera giveaway and tutorials. And like I said, we're on day 10, so we'll get started. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. All the information, links to everything will be in the description box below. So these are the digitals we're getting today. There's one with the little kids sitting on the bed. Hopefully you can see that really good. And another one over here with the little girl in the doorway. And a cute little lyrics of, this is the game we like to play on Christmas Day. So those are the digitals. And we'll be making a small journaling card, some trim, and there's the little girl in the doorway with a little dangle. And then it's got the lyrics and poem on the back. And then here's the other one. It's going to be like a postcard size. Actually, I want to put it in as a flip. And it's got, you know, some doily, a button, some ribbon. And on the back, it's covered with some stitchable cork, safety pin, small piece of paper that you can journal on. So let's get with it. So we will start with the large journaling card. We're going to ink it up first, and you're just going to cut it out. I'll tell you what I did to save myself time. I just cut out on the black lines, even though you can, if you want it to be a full page, there is an outline on the outside that makes them full pages if you want them to put down in your journal just as a page. I wanted to cut my squares out because that's, I guess, what I wanted to do. So, ink it up around the outside edges. It's pretty simple. Okay. Then I have my piece of cork, and it's stitchable cork. Let me see what I did with my box of it. Oh yeah, here it is. It is DMC stitchable cork fabric. You can find it on Amazon. This was like a 10 by 10 piece, and I think it runs like $5 or so. It's not something I would use all the time. I had some of it in my stash that I managed to get on clearance for like $1 a thing. So, but it's stitchable cork fabric, so that is available. So I sort of cut mine a little bit bigger, and then what I'm going to do is lay it down. I'm going to put my card upside down. I'm going to grab my pencil, and I'm just going to trace along the outside edges so I know where to sort of cut. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut along the lines. I actually cut just right outside the lines. I'm not even going to bother cutting that top, even though there's a little piece. Just have a little piece left over. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. Which seems to be having an issue right now. And I'm just going to, you know, put a nice coat on the back of it because it's going to be holding this down. I have to put it over the side, which I just did. Okay, put my lid back on. Roll my glue to the other side. Okay, then I'm just going to lay it down on my cork. It's up there. I'm going to grab my burn folder and burnish it down so it stays there. And I'm just going to take my scissors and just trim right up around the edge. That's the easiest way to do that. And you could do that before you inked. I wanted to make sure that I got down in there, although I will take the ink back across it as I do the back. I'm going to ink up where the cork is. And just in case I cut off any little edges as I'm going. And you could keep all those little scraps if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back over that really fast around the outside edge. Just not even inside, I'm just hitting the outside base. Then I'm just gonna grab my pad to ink up because I want it to be a little bit darker, because with the wood it doesn't want to show up that great. Oh darn, and I did it again. When you're doing yours and you have your safety pin, well, let's grab a piece of paper, and I've pre-measured one. I would just rip it out to fit. I'm gonna ink it up. When you get ready to do this, before you glue it down with the Fabri-Tac, go ahead and run your safety pin and attach your paper to it. It will save you a little bit of trouble later on, although my last one went through really good. So let me try to grab it before my glue dries too much. But if you did it beforehand, then you're just a step ahead of the game. And then what I did is I just picked where I wanted my pen to go through, and this is rusted with a rusting solution. It was just a plain old silver pen when I started, and I need to figure out where I want it to go exactly. Okay. And I'm just gonna slide it through there, making sure I don't push through my paper, which is, you know, if you just enough to hook it through the corkboard. If you would pull it back out a little bit. Okay. If you would do it before, you know, you glue down that, it's going to be a lot easier. Slide that where it's centered some. I want it sort of centered. And you can move it around once you get it in there. Then you can move your pen around and you can situate your paper to where you have it. So there's that. And then I posted on the channel a DIY tutorial on how to make the fabric ribbons. So make sure you check that out, and I'll link that. I'm going to straighten this end up a little bit. Make sure you check that out. Okay, let me. I'm just going to cut this. Hope it fits. See if I can get it loose. This paper always plays tricks with me, just like on any kind of double-sided tape. It always sticks there wet. Okay. And I'm just going to line it up where I want it. Right there is good. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my doily that I've been using. I think I want a little piece of this down here that's really pretty. I'm just going to whack off a piece. I'm just going to put some Fabri-Tac down. Nice little bunch because I got quite a bit of. Put that there. And then I got a green button, and this is a vintage button. I have a whole little caboodle. For like 12 bucks, I got a whole box of them at a estate sale. Well, actually, my mom bought it for me at an estate sale while she was there for me. I called her and I'm like, Mom, they got buttons, I need them. So she ended up getting them for me. Grab my washi. I'm going to use washi to do a flip. I'm trying to decide what color I want to use. I guess I'll use the green. Okay, and I'll wait in a minute. We'll put those up inside the thing in a minute. So, get this stuff out of the way so I get my cutting board out. Get big old Bitsy out here. And then I just sort of measure up. I leave about 1/4 of an inch on the side of the writing. I don't really measure it. I guesstimate. gonna make sure I have that bottom straight because I did cut it out with scissors when I was cutting it out. And again, I cut this in the box around. So there's my card. I'm going to set it over here. Then my little girl in the frame, I'm going to go right up to the edge of my frame. Because I want it nice and straight. Well, you don't have to necessarily put it on there even straight. I don't think you'd really notice. So just cut the little frame out. These are little scraps you can keep or throw away, whatever fits your fancy. And we're gonna go ahead and ink up the girl. I'm gonna ink the card up. Now this card, how it's really pale, I'm gonna ink pretty heavy on the edges, and then I'm gonna carry it into the inside too. So just maybe sort of blend it in, sort of carry it in. I just want it to look a lot more older than, you know, with it as wide as it is, it doesn't really look aged. It just sort of looks like I just printed it, and we don't want that. So, and just don't press very hard and you won't get those circles, you'll just get the nice blend. And if you do get the circles, just blend. So there's what my little aged card looks like when I get done with it versus what it looked like earlier. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and ink up the back of it all the way around. This is a pretty fast little, this little journals went pretty fast. I mean, I know it doesn't seem like it if you watch and you're like 40 minutes for that, but, you know, I'm trying to explain everything too. If I was just doing it, it wouldn't take near as long. It always takes longer because I'm trying to cover every detail, because I know I know there's several beginners that, you know, have asked multiple questions about things, so I try to go over. And again, I got some circles, so I'm just going to take my blender, work it around, and blend it in. There you go. So there's that. Okay, when we did our fabric ribbon earlier, I had some scraps left over that I cut off the edge, and I'm just using those, and the green and the red works perfectly into the little Christmas album concept. And I'm just going to throw some glue down. And I'm just going to put my ribbon on there. I'll make sure I get at least 2 things of red in there. Smooth it down. And then trim the excess off. And you can keep those little pieces. I wouldn't keep that one, it's too small. But, you know, the little piece I can keep, I can use it for something else. So there's that. And then I want to cut a little piece of cheesecloth off. Just an itty bitty bit. It's going to go the length. Try to separate it here. It's going to pull apart on me. There we go. No, nothing special, just a nice little piece. Lay some glue in there. Make sure you guys are up here where you can see. I'm sorry, I keep scooting things closer to the edge of the table where I can reach them. I'm 5'4", so I'm not very tall. So my little arms don't want to reach that far. And then I need a piece of the fabric ruffle, so I'm just going to use what's left over. Yep, I'm just going to use this. Just making sure I don't have any. Oh, there I have a longer piece. Let's see. Yeah, let's use the longer piece. Make it a little bit more red there. And now I gotta struggle. If you can't get this, if you have a pokey tool or a needle, even like a sewing needle, or, you know, like a pen a sewing pen that you use like pin your patterns down or whatever, you can usually get up underneath there if you can't get it with your fingernails. Sometimes I think it makes it worse, but I usually just start the little corner and then it comes off like that. So I'm going to just lay this right over top of where my, let's see, where do I want this? I think I'll, I'm going to make sure that red stays out there because it's the biggest amount of red on the green. Right there. It's got my little, okay. Now I'm going to glue my little picture frame of my little girl on there. And I'm just going to put it right down on the end where, get my hole punch on my other, let me see where I can play with it over here. No, I think I want it up here. And then I'm going to go up here just between the play and day at the top, and that's where I'm going to poke my hole. If I put my paper side up, my big punch tends to handle it a little better. And it goes right through it without a problem. If you have a big bite, I mean, I don't know about regular hole punch because obviously I didn't try that. I tried this, but it probably would be fine. And I'm just going to throw these on just to sort of add to a finished look. Then I was at my Goodwill, and you'll see these all the time. I've seen them multiple times, different types, or at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, but they're wine markers. And I actually got these, I think, for, oh, the price isn't even on here anymore. I think they were like $1 and I got them like 50% off. So I paid like 50 cents for a box, and I think there was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, we did green on the other one. Let's hang a red one on this one. I was gonna do that one at the top, but I think we'll do the red. And then they just pull off through the little circles. Then I gotta pull a little foil part. That's just where they held onto the cardboard. And it's got the little beads around it, and it's got, you know, the little charm. Now you could change these and put them on a bulb pin if you want to, but I figure they're already on here, and they've got these cute little end stoppers on there, and it works, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So you pull them apart just like you'd, and then I just stick the end through. You pull them over here or pull them over there, however you want to do them. And then it just dangles down on the side. So there's that. Okay, let me pull our books out. I have 2, and I haven't wanted to do either one because I was trying to decide how I wanted to do this. But I think I am going to use the green washi to tape those in. So let's find a spot as we flip through. And again, everything that is in this journal right now has been from the digitals that we've got for the 25 days of Christmas if you're just now tuning in. So, oh, let's see, what do we want? I think I want to stick this little card in here with the birdie. And then let's see. Let's do this as a flip out. Maybe a flip out to the right. So I'm just going to use my green tape since I have all that green over there. I'm going to washi this way, and then I'm going to flip it out. Sort of burnish it really good. And then I'm going to washi this side too, because I want to make sure that I'm actually going to go all the way to the edge on the washi on this side. I'm actually going to do 2 layers of washi, just in case one would give. Plus it adds a little color to the page. And, you know, if somebody gets the journal and it, you know, that washi happens to come undone, because sometimes it does do that. you know, then they can always use that washi to do whatever. Okay, so I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to clip right there, and so that washi goes down. So it sort of creates a little hinge for it there. There we go. And I know it's sort of off a little bit. No, I'm going to leave it there. It can be that way. Probably the one I keep for myself anyway. So it's okay if it's a little off. Okay. Now let's see. We put the one in the corner with the bird. The little birdie tags I made yesterday. And that just fits in there really cute. And sort of lets all that come out. And then we'll just put it over here. Put it a little bit towards the center so it's not so close to the edge. Let me go ahead and I'll put, since this one isn't the one I'm keeping, I'll go ahead and put 2 pieces on each side just to make it more secure. String in there. Another one just to help hold that one down since there's not a lot there. This isn't a super wide washi. And let me trim along here. That just sort of, like I said, creates a nice little hinge in there where the washi will hold and it'll give, because where it's folded, but burnish that down really good so it'll stay. And like I said, if it comes loose, just move it around. It's not an issue. Sort of the cuteness of having a journal is. I mean, I guess I could put something else under there to help hold it. Well, let's do that. Put this to a diagonal. We'll just throw this on there as a support hinge. How's that? I'll add it to mine later. All the little oddball strings. And because that's ribbon, it will fold. There you go. So now you don't have to worry about it coming undone. So that, my friends, is day 10, and we're just moving right along, and it's getting squishier. Hear the squish? So we will be back tomorrow with day 11. Remember to like and comment, subscribe, and share, and I will put the links to everything, like I said, in the description box below. Thanks for joining in with us today, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.